How you guys doing? This is very important. Obviously, the satellite man does not realize that satellite technology burns the underside, it burns the anatomy, it burns the genitals, it burns penises and balls, it burns anuses and tailbones, it burns legs and kneecaps, it burns mouths and teeth and eyes and noses and ears. All you politicians that have allowed this shit to go on during your administrations or your positions in government, there's going to be lawsuits against every single office in this country. Don't forget, my parents was two of the largest landowners in America. Anybody got something to say about it, you know where the courthouse is. In reference to anybody slandering my parents for owning more land than other people that came into this country later in life. Find out where all these people came from that are trying to steal land. Find out when they were born, too, and where their families came from. That's very important. Another thing that's important, that satellite man seems to not understand that jolting and lasering the crotch is very abusive. You were trying to make somebody stand up after you were trying to break somebody's legs with satellites? Are you calling me a criminal, government man? Everything that you have done, you have not had any legal warrant. You're FYI, or you're trying to strip search people with your microwaves, or you tried to strip search me by knocking me out, you face the death penalty. I am not your child, I am not your race, and I am not your property, motherfucker. That Royal Protocol in the media says all that information. See, the Royal Protocol in the media is a very high-ranking document that outranks the government. And it tells you why it outranks the government. It outranks administrations, politicians. It outranks the CIA, the FBI, the NSA, and the U.S. Secret Service. It outranks pretty much most things, everything. Because anybody would try to steal the beautiful land that I own in America, or they would try to steal beautiful companies that have lots of revenues and product sales that I am the owner of in reference to my mother and father's estates. Any thief would try to steal the companies or land that I'm the owner of if they could get away with it, is what their people would try to say, or what the people would say about these thieves. I'm the owner. The government is not. Any muscling or abuse is treason. The government man shocking me, slandering my character, abusing me or disrespecting me or my family history in America, those people can get ordered into court. Every accusation that people said slandering my parents or grandparents, people need to get ordered into court. I'm the only child of my mother and father, and I'm the owner of the estates of my parents. This country is not Germany. And a lot of the people that are blocking me from my mother and father's mansions, of which I got kidnapped from my mother and father's mansions, and it was German people in government that trespassed on American land, private land, in a private neighborhood where they had kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. Want those people arrested and prosecuted. And there's Middle Eastern people involved. There were some black people involved too, I guess. There has been that have conspired with these people since then. Those people need to get ordered into court too. The ones that have done these things. And, you know, many different acknowledgments of, friendly acknowledgments of different ethnicities of people that are friendly and that are aware of this situation, of the abuses of the government trying to steal my land and property, and people trying to steal my identity and accomplishments. They need to hold, you know, citizens of America can speak out against the government's crimes because I'm the rightful owner, I'm the legal owner, and I'm the only owner, and I was born on the properties of my mother and father's estates. In hello, Europe, I own property over there in reference to my mother and father's estates too. I own all the companies and properties of my mother and father and grandparents' estates. Nothing's ever for sale. I'm the owner forever. Anybody physically assaulting me or abusing me or trying to steal genetics or trying to rape me or trying to damage any bones or marking on my body or injuring me or trying to make me look ugly or damaging anything or trying to bend somebody out of shape, such as them trying to damage my anatomy or my face, they must get prosecuted for their crimes. And they face the death penalty for trying to deface or trying to mutilate or trying to make me look old or damaging my youthful looks or damaging my teeth or face. That is physical violence, government man. And you must face the death penalty. I am not your child, and I am not under your government. I am not under your race, government man. Not in this country. So in reference to the Germans that claimed they thought they outranked me in America, no, they don't. And they need to get ordered into court. Elected offices don't mean you outrank the rich and famous or any citizen's rights or any person's rights of this country just because you're in office. There are policies that the government has to follow in reference to guidelines of running the government. And there's an impeachment process in reference to government violating the people of this country. The activities of evidence against the government, of them trying to steal my mother and father's estates, or them stealing postal mail, or them stealing phone calls from celebrities that are trying to get in contact with me, those government people can get prosecuted. I've been a Hollywood A-list celebrity since I was born. Both my parents was Hollywood A-list celebrities too. People need to get ordered into court.